Okay, be quiet. If you're watching this on replay, you heard me tell my child to be quiet. We're sitting outside doing this live. I figured I'd kill two birds with one stone and bring her outside for a little bit, as well as do my Facebook Live because the lighting's pretty good right now. So we're sitting on the front porch of our, I guess, fourplex. I don't know which one to call it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. The last time that I tried to do a Facebook Live, an Instagram Live, I was on here for a cool like 15 minutes and was just going on and on and on. And for whatever reason, the sound wasn't working. So please, say something, leave a comment. I think 4 or 5 different people must have jumped on and nobody told me that my sound wasn't working, but that's okay. That's not their fault. I should have.
And subscribe.
I should have done what I needed to do beforehand. So that little girl was Gia. That's my daughter. She might be popping in and out of the video because that's just who she is, and she loves being on the camera. And so maybe thank you for letting me know that you can hear me. I appreciate it. So Gia, she wants her own YouTube channel, and I told her we'll see. She's 5 and she loves YouTube, and she loves watching those ones where they open the gifts and stuff. Say hello.
Hi.
And she likes.
And don't forget to subscribe.
So she wants you to subscribe to our videos. I love it. She's a part of my street team. So whenever I go out to hand out business cards or flyers or whatever, I definitely bring her with me. She is fearless and I love it. And it's not one of those things where I sent her away to go hand out flyers. No, she's literally right next to me and we pass out flyers and tell people about Winn publications. And so anyways, I'm not really a person of small talk. I don't know where that came from. So I want to go ahead and just jump right into it. Again, my name is Arilia Winn. I am the founder and operator of Winn Publications. Basically, I publish books. I help self-publishers publish their books. They keep 110% of the royalties. I just help them with the process. And I also design websites and fiddle around on Upworks and Fiverr some here and there. And so I enjoy it. I do this full time. I work from home. I'm a single mom. And so I'm going to go ahead, since I'm answering some of these questions already, I'm going to go ahead and jump into them. These are questions that I get asked quite often. And while I enjoy it, I don't really enjoy repeating myself over and over again. So I thought maybe let me just make a video, record it, share it. That way I can say, hey, you know what? 30 other people have asked me that. Check out this video. You'll get the answer there. And so I don't know about you, but I was born and raised in the 90s. I'm 1990 specifically. I just turned 29 May 29th. And one of the things that I really vaguely remember back then was AOL chat rooms. I don't know if you've ever hung out in the AOL chat rooms, but people were a little weird back then. I don't know. But one of the questions that I would always get would be ASL ? And if you know what that is, or if you don't know what that means age, sex, location. So again, I'm 29. I identify as a female. I am 110% female. And right now I live in the beautiful city of Santa Ana, California. And so just something else that I wanted to let you know is I live in the downtown area. So what that means is you will hear probably lots of sirens. It could either be police sirens or it would be the fire truck sirens. And so please just excuse that ahead of time. And so, but I also have lived in the beautiful city of Abilene, Texas. So shout out to my friends who are watching from Abilene. Miss you guys. Can't wait to see you soon. Hopefully here in the next couple of months, I'll be having another event in Abilene. So stay tuned for that information. Okay, so question number 4. When and why did you become an author? I get asked this all the time. When did I become an author and why? So I became an author. I published my first book January of 2018. And my first book is called Who Am I? It's a 5-day devotional for Christian single mamas on how God sees the Christian single mama. And in it, I just talk about the identity. I think that a lot of times as single moms, we let what society thinks about us as far as like being a part of broken homes or being, poor, or, all of the single moms are on child support, or all the single moms are, just negative labels. Well, as a Christian woman, God says differently, and in the book I talk about that too. It's one of the books that I don't talk a lot about, only because I didn't take the time to get an editor, and so it's one of those books that I want to bury for a little bit. Maybe I'll republish it. I don't know. So stay tuned. So that's when I became an editor. But why? Because I have a message. I think that many authors have a message to tell, whether it's a creative message or a political message, social message, all of that. And I definitely have a story to tell. I think that it's one that's different, and it hasn't been told in the way that I'm going to tell it. And so that's why I became an author, is because I have something to say and I love to write. And so combining those two things, couldn't ask for a better profession. So when did I become a publisher, and why? So I helped a family member publish their book back in December, and I enjoyed it. It was tough, but I really enjoyed the process of helping them publish this book from start to publish, and help them with everything in between. And so I really enjoyed that, and I really enjoy helping people anyways. And so that's why I became a publisher. So earlier I mentioned that I lived in Texas, and one question that I get from whether I'm here in California or whether I'm in Texas is which one would I prefer, Texas or California? And I was born and raised in California. I'm 100% California girl. Definitely love the beach, got that proper talk going on, love tacos, love avocados. I don't know.
And comment down below.
That was Gia telling you to leave a comment down below. She's got this down. She's got it down. Anyway, so I'm a California girl through and through, but I loved Texas. I loved Texas so much. The food was good. The people were nice for the most part. I will say that I did experience an unusual for myself amount of racism there. Racism is very real. But other than that, I love the country. I love that I can drive maybe an hour out and sit out somewhere in the dark and see the stars. It's beautiful and it's quiet. There's definitely nothing like it. So as these guys ride by on their skateboards, please excuse all of the noise, and please excuse Gia jumping in and out and this notification that wants to pop up. Okay, please stop. And so question number 7, plane or car? Are you okay? Yeah, she fell a little bit down the stairs. Plane or car? What's my favorite mode of transportation? I would say car. I enjoy long car rides just because I feel like if it's me and
Mom,
Gia, please stop, okay? I don't like it. I don't like when you are interrupting me, all right? Please stop, okay? If you have something that you would like to say, can you say excuse me? Yeah? That's what you have to say, okay? Say excuse me, you have something to say. Okay, what is it?
my mom needs a truck.
She's telling you guys I need a truck, which is very true. We are looking for a truck. I am doing some research, so you let me know what you think. Either I'm thinking about Toyotas or I'm thinking about Chevys. So if you have a preference, definitely leave a comment below and let me know what you think, Chevys or Toyotas. I'm looking for a green one. Obviously, green is my favorite color, and so if you know of anyone who has a deal going on or whatever, we are definitely looking for a truck. Anyways, I was saying that my favorite mode of transportation is car, because when you're with somebody, you can really like just get to know them and enjoy each other's company. Hopefully you would enjoy their company if you're in the car with them going anywhere, like a road trip or something like that. And so yeah, that's my favorite mode of transportation. Question number 8, what genres do you write in? What genres do I write in? Right now, I'm doing a lot of self-help books just because I have something to say and I do want to be a help to people. So I'm doing a lot of self-help books, Christian. I'm doing a lot of Christian women books, like devotionals, just because I can identify with that population. And memoir. I'm working on a memoir, really about just a certain time in my life where I was going through a lot. I've definitely overcame it, so that's why I'm just ready to go ahead and share as a way to inspire somebody else. Question number 9, what political and social issues do you care about? So there's about 3 different ones that come to mind. The first being domestic violence, the second being mental health, and the third being assistance for single mothers. And all of those 3 things I have experience with, whether personally or educationally in some way. I have experience in those 3 different fields, and so those are the main field. Like, that's what I focus on the most when I'm deciding maybe who I'm gonna vote for. I'm wondering, what are you gonna do for victims of domestic violence? What are you gonna do with the healthcare system? How can we make mental health more affordable to those that want it? And what are we gonna do to help single mothers, because single family homes are the norm. Everybody that I know knows at least one single mother. If you know me, you know one single mother. So those are just the issues that I really care about, and I hope to be sharing sharing about those issues more with you over time. And definitely let me know, what political or social issues do you care about? I'm just curious. It's definitely politics. They tell you, don't talk about it. Keep it PC, which is funny, political correct, keep it that way, but don't talk about politics. I mean, in the workplace, definitely probably should listen to that. But I think it's good. I think it's good to be able to just discuss some things and just share. It's all positive. I mean, mental health for everybody is positive. If, everybody needs to check their membrane. I guess I was thinking of that song, Insane in the Membrane. Insane. Okay. Anyways. And so those are the different issues that I care about. And then the last question, one that I get all the time is, how do you write a book from start to publish? Please don't do that. How do you write a book from start to publish? And I made a post about this earlier, so definitely look at a couple of them from earlier today. And basically, it's simple. It's really, you can just really break it down into 3 easy steps. 1, plan. 2, prepare. And 3, execute. You gotta take action. That book is not getting published because you're not working on it. That website is not getting updated because you're not updating it, or you're not having somebody update it for you. Your business is not growing because you're not putting in either enough effort or the right kind of effort. I mean, it's really up to you. We have more control over our lives than what we realize, and then what we give ourselves. I think that once we can recognize some of these different things and apply them, we'll be in a better shape. And so that's all. My new book is out. It's called God is Gracious, a Christian Single Mother's Thoughts, Prayers, and Poems for Her Daughter, written by me for this little beauty here. Say hi.
Hi.
And so I hope you get it. It's available on Amazon as well as in the Winn Publications bookstore. Definitely check it out. Get your hands on a copy. All right. Until next time.